What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy holidays. We're officially in the full swing of the best time of year. It's wonderful, it's magical, and it is so stressful. Like, we can all agree that this season and this idea of gift giving is beautiful, but it just brings with it a lot of stress. Getting the right gift, making sure that you are being thoughtful while also getting someone something that they're actually going to want and love and receive well, and all these things that just go into gift giving. So I've taken some time to put together a list of gift ideas for men, gift ideas for women. I didn't want this to just be what you can go Google, so I am a lot of my ideas are concepts or like ways that you can think to be creative and tailor it to your own situation and your own relationship with these people. So hopefully because of that, this is helpful for you and different than what you're seeing out there, because truth be told, we're probably all on Google looking around for gift ideas for people because it's hard, and that's okay. It just means that you care and you want to get someone the best gift. So kudos to you for even being here watching this, wanting to buy something great for someone, or you're watching this and you're thinking of great gift ideas for yourself. Before I do jump into my list, I want to remind everyone to try to shop small and shop local this holiday season. It is a time of year where small businesses, your local businesses, are really relying on you as their customers. Shop on Etsy as opposed to Amazon if you can, and things like that, just to support smaller businesses that are working really hard to just get through this season. Also, when you're shopping small, most of the time you're buying someone or gifting someone something more unique, because it's not an option that's just found on the bigger websites, on the bigger brands. Shopping small allows you to really gift someone something that they've probably never seen before. And so a tip too, if you're not sure if there are any small businesses local to you, Facebook is a great spot. If you join like your city's Facebook page or just kind of search around local Facebook groups, you can often find a lot, especially around the holidays. People are really excited to share their businesses, and it's just a great place. It's a great sense of community on Facebook for small businesses, so definitely check that out. And also something that I do pretty much, I've done it the last 2 years, is I'll post on my Instagram story like, hey, can anyone send me their favorite local or small business, so that I can have right in my inbox on Instagram a ton of great local and small businesses to shop for the holidays. It's an awesome way to just like reach out to your own community and give back to it. So I'm going to begin with men, because men are just traditionally harder to shop for. I know that it's not the case for everyone, but in my experience, I really struggle buying for men. So let's begin here. Number one on the list, anything that shows interest in their hobbies. So I know my husband loves when I buy him like custom golf balls with his initials on them, or something funny. Like, I think if you have a golfer as a partner or a loved one in your life, definitely get them custom golf balls. They always need new golf balls. I mean, Jonathan's always losing his in the woods, so. So definitely go to Dick's. You can do the custom golf balls in person, or like TaylorMade and stuff like that online. Lets you customize them. It's super cute, fun, and definitely a winner if he's a golfer. Also around golf, you can get them a gift card to a local golf course that they love, or a fun new golf course, or if there's like golf simulators near you, like indoor golfing, you can get them a gift card there. Anything like that that really leans into their hobbies, they just love and they appreciate and they take note of. They're like, wow, you noticed that I love this and you gifted me something super thoughtful. Next is things that they need but won't buy for themselves. And again, this requires you to obviously like really know this person. Just for example, Jonathan has been leaf blowing this whole season, and we have a leaf blower that has a cord plugged in and it's super inconvenient. So, and he's like complained about how much he really wants a cordless one, and I'm just like, why don't you just go buy one? But he never would. So it's things like that that are going to make their lives easier that they would never buy for themselves. Men just like new things, like equipment, and again, things that just make life better for them. Like, are they a coffee drinker? Think about added accessories for their coffee machine. If they drink espresso, maybe buy them a frother. If they like drip coffee and their coffee gets cold often, buy them. There's a ton of coffee like discs that you can put your mug on, and it keeps it hot throughout the day. There are a lot of gifts you can give to them that they just would never buy for themselves but would love, and it would make their life richer. So just some ideas. And I will link everything that I mentioned down below. Again, if I mention concept, like ideas, I may not link it specifically. That'll make sense as I go through this list, but for the most part, I'll link everything. And if you have any questions or want me to link something that I didn't link, just write a comment and I will send it to you very timely. Next up is to gift them with something that captures a great milestone or memory or achievement in their life. Men are not naturally like sentimental, and I don't mean that in like a way that puts all men in a bubble. I know everyone's different, but I think that, like, for example, a lot of times when men get degrees or they receive an award or an achievement or a certification or whatever, a degree, I don't know if I said that already, oftentimes they won't frame it. It'll kind of just sit away somewhere. So if this person in your life has had a really great achievement or award and there's no place in the home that recognizes that, gift them with a frame to put their degree in. Gift them with some way of allowing their milestone to be on display. It's an awesome gift and it shows so much love and care for that person, and I don't know, I think any man in your life would be so grateful that you took notice to a great achievement. Okay, so similarly to when I mentioned buying them something that they'll never buy for themselves, also try to find things for them that you can buy that they're too lazy to go buy themselves. For example, underwear. I always get Jonathan new underwear. I always get him new socks. I always get him the little things that he'll literally never go buy for himself. Also, if this man is a skier, buy them ski gear, buy them hand warmers, things that just show like, hey, I know you're gonna be skiing a lot this season. Here's some hand warmers to just make that experience enjoyable. It's just that extra touch of a gift that shows you really thought about it. So if it's like the winter season, buy them a scarf, buy them little like outfit accessories that they're just not gonna buy for themselves. I will link down below some great like clothing options for men. I didn't want to just sit here and talk about like, oh, buy from this brand, they're great for men. I'll link different clothing options for men down there, and just kind of anything that I've mentioned, ideas to complement the things that I've said, I'll link down below. Okay, and then next up, I know I already mentioned like buying them fun equipment and things like that, but gadgets and toys are always a hit with men. The Orbit keyring is awesome. Jonathan loves that. I don't even really understand it. It essentially like holds all your keys in one place so your keys aren't dangling around. Jonathan loves that. I think I got that for him last year or a few years ago. So speaking of keys, AirTag is essentially you add it to the ring of your keychain and it is like GPS. So anytime that this man loses his keys, he just like dings his phone and it beeps so you find your key. And then next is actually a great idea for anyone in your life, definitely not just a man, and it is an automatic car starter. They're usually like around $300, so not terrible. And I mean, I've been hinting to Jonathan that I really want that for Christmas because New England is freezing. If you live in an area where it's not too cold, that's fine, but it's also great in the summer to start your car a few minutes before you get in and bump the air, whether it's hot air, cold air, whatever. So definitely a great idea. Oh, another one that I thought was really cool is a starter drone. So drones are super fun. We've never used a drone. Jonathan's always talked about wanting one, but again, it's one of those things that you don't need, so you're not gonna go buy for yourself. I would love a drone for photography and videography and taking fun new photos and clips. Jonathan just wants one just to like learn how to do something new. So whatever the reason is, I find that most men always talk about wanting a drone, but they don't buy it for themselves. So I don't know, a starter drone. You don't have to blow money and get like the best of the best. Like get a starter one that's not too bad. I'll try to link one down below, like the best price for the best reviews, if it's something that you want to check out. And again, if your partner gets one, then you get some great photos out of it because that aerial view is just... So last up for men is an experience, and it is gifting them with a sports game or an event. I think it's a great idea to gift your partner or gift a man in your life, whether it's your father, your husband, whoever it is, gift them with, you know, a date night with you to go watch a game, or you can gift it to them and they can choose who they bring. Whether it's sports or a show, if you live in an area near a city where you can go see a performance, like whatever it is, I think gifting an experience or an event is awesome, especially if it's to something that you know they love. Again, that piece of really tailoring the gift to the individual that you're gifting, I think is just so important, and often that's just lost in the holiday season because we go onto websites and we just say, okay, Google, what should I get for my mother? And it gives you a lot of ideas that are not for your mother, they're just for a mother. So it's nice to just gift people things that are for them. So anyways, short and sweet, that is all of the things that I had on my list to gift for men this season. Now let's move on to women, the fun stuff, right? Whether this is some suggestions for you to treat yourself this season, or if you have a mother, a mother-in-law, a sister, a sister-in-law, friends, your partner, whoever it is, hopefully this helps you, because women are also difficult to buy for. As much as I say men are, women are too. So first and foremost, clothing can be really hard to gift for a woman in your life. It can be really difficult to know what they're gonna like. A lot of people are picky. So my suggestion is always to go with brands that are really timeless and classic, and there's not like a lot of margin of error where you can go wrong. So I think brands like Madewell, like Anthropologie, Everlane is awesome. They're a super sustainable brand. I love them. Those three come to mind for brands that their pieces are just really classic and a lot of people like them, and they will always be in style. They're really nice. They're not like cheap brands where you're going to gift someone an item that's going to deteriorate. So again, I'll link those brands down below, but those are three of my favorite that if I'm going to buy gifts for women in my life, I usually lean into those options. Similarly with clothing, if you have someone in your life that really likes to work out or is always wearing athleisure, likes to be in comfy clothes, Free People, their Free People the Movement line is awesome for gifting them with unique workout clothes or athleisure wear. It's really earthy, again, really great quality. I have a ton of Free People Movement items in my closet, and I think it's a really nice gift to someone if that's their vibe. So next up is skincare, and I know this is really personal to people. Like for me, I'm not sure anyone that doesn't live in my house would know what skincare to buy for me. My mother maybe, but this is really for someone that you live with. So if it's your wife, your sister, like whoever it is, take a look. Obviously don't go through their things, but like take a peek into their skincare in the bathroom and see if maybe one of the items that you see them use a lot is running out, and you can just say, hey, for Christmas I got you, I noticed you were running out of your moisturizer, here's a new one. Like things like that I think are really sweet. On another note with skincare, if it's for someone that you don't live with, what's awesome is that stores and brands like Sephora and Ulta, and I think like Macy's does this too, that they offer like skincare and makeup gift boxes where you can have someone sample a ton of different items and see if they like something new, and that way you don't buy them like an expensive $60 moisturizer that they don't love. It's like you give them a gift box and they can try out new products, obviously look at reviews of the items and make sure that it kind of will meet the need of the person that you're buying it for. But I think it's such a great way to gift someone with the opportunity. Again, it's an experience, they're trying new products, and it's just thoughtful. Also, there are subscription services, so I'm going to talk about subscriptions in a moment, but just for skincare, they're in makeup. There is a brand called Ipsy. I did it for years. I recently stopped because I just had too much product. But every month they send you like 5 or 6 items to try out, new skincare, and usually it's like 10 bucks a month or something, and you get a ton of skincare. So you could buy someone a year of Ipsy where they can try new products every month, and it's really not expensive. So just some ideas around skincare. Women love skincare usually, or they should, so I think it's a good idea. So as I just mentioned with subscription services, you've probably all heard of like ThredUp or Stitch Fix or what's the other one? Rent the Runway. Like there are really great subscription options. Also, you can get wine or beer subscription services, so I always think this is cool. I gifted my mother-in-law book of the month for a year, one year for Christmas, where she got a new book every month, and she loved that. So there are just great ways to gift people things like that that really just allows a year-long gift. Okay, so next up, you know, just given the past year, 2 years now, a lot of folks are working from home. I'm working from home full time. So I think the gift of like work from home accessories is super relevant right now and really needed. A lot of people do not invest in their work at home space. So I'm gonna link some of my favorite work from home items down below. Things that are just like ergonomically effective, like back pillows. There's awesome like seat pillows now, or seat cushions that allow you to have great core stability. I just recently saw something like that. So it's really great. Sit to stand desks are awesome. There are some great options out there that are affordable. Some are more expensive. I'll link all of the ones that I really like down below. But I think just anything that again shows, hey, I know you're working from home. Like, I want to make sure it's going well for you. Here's some awesome accessories to make that experience better. Like, I think it's just really sweet and thoughtful and really going to help that person during their 9 to 5. Or whatever time they're working. Next is new luggage. A lot of people don't buy luggage for themselves, I've noticed, because you don't travel every day, right? It's not something that you notice or is inconveniencing you every day if you don't have great luggage, but it's something that can make such a difference when you do travel. So I will link my 2 favorite luggage brands down below. It is Away Luggage that I'm sure we've all heard of. It is the hype. It's so sleek looking. It's such good quality. It holds so much in, so I love it. And then also I love the Bays line. It is Shay Mitchell's line of luggage. It's so cute. It always gets great reviews, and with that luggage you can kind of get pieces that go together. All of the pieces are meant to complement one another, so if you get like a rolling luggage and like a satchel, it sits perfectly on the luggage. So it's really cute. I think it's a little bit more affordable than Away Luggage, I'm not sure. But again, I'm going to link it down below so you can check it out if you want to get some luggage for a loved one. So next up is around coffee. So if your gal that you're buying for is a coffee lover, we can never have too many coffee accessories. So a great option is obviously Nespresso. I'm assuming we've all heard of Nespresso. You can try out different Nespresso products and work your way up to the really nice ones. And Nespresso is just the best way to have coffee in my opinion. So also, if you have someone in your life that is a coffee drinker, so as much as I just raved about espresso, I love making a full brewed pot of coffee in my drip coffee machine. And I do think that the best coffee machine is the Smeg. It's what I have. I'll link it down below. Mainly I love it because it's super trendy looking. I don't care, I'll be the first one to say it. It's like retro. Their whole line is just really retro chic, and I love it so much, and it makes an awesome cup of coffee, so that doesn't hurt either. The last two with coffee are a cold brew maker and an iced coffee maker. So with cold brew makers, you can get them at Target, you can get them at Walmart. Like, they're great easy cold brew makers that do make good cold brew. It's really about the kinds of coffee grounds that you get. But I will say that I did have a KitchenAid cold brew maker for a long time, and it's beautiful. It sat in my fridge. I had it for like 2.5 years, and it eventually just ran its course. But that's an awesome gift if you have someone in your life that loves buying cold brew and you want to give them the opportunity to make it at home. And also, I recently discovered that at Target they had an iced coffee maker. Like, it literally is a coffee machine that makes iced coffee from ground coffee like right away. So super cool. I hadn't seen something like that before. I will link it down below so that you can get it if it sounds good. It's definitely much more affordable than the KitchenAid cold brew coffee maker. So next up is high quality sustainable jewelry. I've talked about them before. Definitely check out Ana Luisa. I'm going to link them down below. This is not sponsored by them right now. I just love them. I love their mission statement. So if you are someone that wants to gift someone great jewelry, I suggest getting them something sustainable so that when you gift it to them, you can say, hey, this is also great for the planet. A win for everybody. So I'm gonna link down below my favorite sustainable jewelry lines. I'm not gonna just go through them now, so that you can just check those out for yourself. Go on their website, shop around. And I would suggest with jewelry, again, trying to get pieces that are unique and that are tailored to them. So I always love when people get like zodiac sign jewelry, if that's like your vibe, or gemstones, birthstones, initial jewelry, name jewelry, like things like that are really fun and great ideas. And next up, I wrote a comfortable robe. So I am not a robe wearer, but I was really thinking through this list and I was like, wow, I would love a robe. Like, I never would buy it for myself, but if someone gifted me a cozy robe, and I did look up the best rated one, literally the reviews are so good, and it is the Barefoot Dreams Cozy Robe. You can get it on their website. Nordstrom had it, Macy's had it. The reviews are insane, and I guess it's just an awesome way to cozy up, especially in the winter months and just after the shower. They have it in like white, gray, a few other colors. So I'll link that one down below. But a really cozy robe is probably such an incredible gift to give to someone if you have no idea what to buy them, because you're giving them the gift of cozy. Next up, I wrote down winter shoes. So obviously Christmas is in the winter time. I think Uggs are totally coming back. I mean, some of us have always worn Uggs because they're so comfortable, but they're really like back in style, it seems like. So Uggs are an awesome gift. They're not too expensive. And again, you're giving someone the gift of being very comfortable and trendy now because all of a sudden they're back in style. And then I put in Sam Edelman boots because in the wintertime, Sam Edelman and Steve Madden actually both have awesome options for just winter shoes for someone. And if you know their size and you get them kind of a staple Chelsea boot or like trendy boot that's pretty neutral, it's pretty safe. Like most likely they'll like it and they'll get some use out of it. Again, I know accessories and clothing can be difficult to buy for someone, but it's always better to stay on the side of like neutral, cozy, nothing too loud, just because they're more likely to like it. Okay, and then last up, I'm ending both lists with experiences. And this could be for a man in your life, woman in your life, whoever. And it is the gift of like taking a class to learn something new. So most likely if you have a community college near you, you can call them up and just see what their schedule are for new classes, because they'll oftentimes allow folks to enroll in their classes that aren't enrolled in the community college just to learn something new. I know my father-in-law took Italian classes recently at a community college, or even a state college. I think he might have taken it at a local state college, so it can be community or state colleges. You can also take cooking classes. Our community college near us always offers seasonal cooking classes, so you can take that with your mother, with your partner, your sister, a friend. I mean, it's an experience and it's super thoughtful. And you can also take a risk. I mean, take a painting class with someone for 6 weeks. There's just a lot of great options. You can also just look around again on Facebook, Google, look up classes near you and just see what you can learn and try something new. I mean, especially with the winter months where there's not as much going on as summer usually. I mean, taking a class and having something to be excited about each week is really cool. So I think it's a great gift for someone, especially this time of year. All right, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, say what's up in the comments. I love meeting you all. And cheers to the end of the year. I wish you all the best in your shopping journey. It's a crazy time, but we're in it together. Don't worry. And I'll see you all soon. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.